Philip, tell us the actual real reason why we are on Kihei and not on the big island. So today is the first day where I actually woke up early. I really recommend to get up early here in Hawaii. Now it's like 5:30, and that's a good time because that means you can actually start the first session before the heat comes. So I'm excited to go out today because the first days I tried to sleep as much as possible just to recover from the travel. And then when I went outside, it was already pretty hot and I'm not acclimatized yet. Looking forward to today. And it's actually also the day with the first intensity. So I'm double excited. So I will have my first breakfast. Usually I always had porridge, but I tried something new now. I'm having bagel or toast bread. And for now it works good. I feel like I can actually start the session a bit faster because that's sometimes a problem that Philip is complaining about, that it takes me forever in the morning. But I think today I can move fast afterwards and then have a big breakfast after. Yo, Philip, check this out. Roop says are ready to go hard.
Like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in the cage, I'ma let out the hood, out the hood, out the wake up, get out the sheets. We came from one man, forget that peace. You take the west side, take out the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the stop.
So I just finished a little short morning activation mobility session. That's something I love to start my day with. And it's always a great activation for the session that's coming ahead. And also a little check into my body, how I'm feeling, if I should work on a specific area more intense. But for today, I'm feeling good. So unfortunately, the track in Kahului was closed today due to some construction work. So we had to be creative and we switched my program to the parking lot next to the track. And the original plan was, I think, to run some 800, 600, 400, 200, but we changed it into some parking lot loops. So I did 24 loops, one fast, one slow. And I think it was definitely a good workout. It had some elevation in it, so that's definitely good practice for the Kona race course. It was tough, it was hot, but luckily I had my aid station here at the car. So overall, I ran 19K. So pretty good stuff for the legs. And next up will be a swim in the 50-meter pool. Usually you have to swim 25 yard pool over here, but there's one 50-meter pool here. So we are going to check that one out.
So, Laura, what's in your cooling backpack there?
Yeah, there are lots of stuff. Now I will show you my secret recovery weapon. It's in here. And of course, a protein bar. But in here I have some chilled coconut water. It's simply the best.
How was your swim?
Swim was good. Bit of a warm-up and then 4 times 12 meters. Good of strength work. And first the 50-meter pool felt so long, but then it was good. And I think for this session especially, it was really great to have the option to swim in a 50-meter pool. I'm wearing my swim skin first to protect my skin from the sun, and second to get used to swimming in the swim skin, as I will be wearing this for the race in Kona. So I'm just finishing up my session on a turbo trainer. It's actually pretty windy in Kihei. The place is known for a good wind, and the wind picks up after noon. So I just decided if the ride is my last session, then it's safer to do it on the turbo. And of course, it's also nice sometimes to be off from the road. But Maui is definitely a very windy place, and I guess that's also one reason why we came here, because Philip can go kiting. So Philip, why are we on Maui and not in Kailua Kona on the Big Island?
First of all, I believe, or I think that Maui is maybe the most versatile island for training. So we have a track nearby in Kahului. We have a 50-meter pool in Kahului as well. We live here in Kihei, which is pretty warm.
And windy.
Yeah, and
we hear it.
Yeah, and you have way more bike options.
Yeah, more options for riding, and also the option to swim in a 50-meter pool.
Yeah.
You pretty much have everything. And I don't have to train on the race course the whole time, because I think, the race course should be something special. And of course, we will also head over to the Big Island. I think, I don't know how many days out of the race. We will let you know in the future videos. But I will, spend the next 3.5 weeks here in Kihei, Maui.
Just a few weeks ago, the wildfires on Maui, they destroyed the city of Lahaina, which is just over there on West Maui. And we felt with the people, we were very uncertain if we are allowed to come here. And then, we asked, or we reached out to the people here on the island, and they said, you're welcome, because we are dependent on tourism, and please come and train here. And at the moment we feel welcomed, and we're looking for a way how to donate something, or just show that we are we recognize this and see this as maybe the most important thing to fix at the moment. But our training camp is obviously running good.
Philip, tell us the actual real reason why we are on Kihei and not on the big island.
Because of the wind. And the wind is not only important for bike riding, the wind is very good for kiting. And I love kiting.
So we always pick training destinations depending on how much wind there is. Like Canary Islands, St. Moritz, now Maui.
I fear that
I have to ride on the trailer because of the wind.
I got into kite surfing because of your training destinations.
We can discuss on that. So takeaway from the first week is, first of all, I'm very happy that we got here so early, because the heat and the humidity is just something special. And I'm glad that I can really take some time to settle in, get used to everything, also the time change, of course. I'm someone who has such a strong inner rhythm, and to turn that around completely definitely affects me and is stressful for my body. So we took the first days quite easy, and then now we are slowly getting into the rhythm, and I felt like we could also add some intensity, and I guess this is something we will increase over the next weeks. But for now, that's it. First week on Maui, and looking forward to 3 weeks hard focused work, and we will make sure to take you along.